Aloha, I'm Jeanne Bitz, and this is my latest painting, Moananuiakea. It's a piece that was inspired by the work that the Polynesian Voyaging Society is doing. They went back to Alaska this last summer in June to start a journey that is uniting the Pacific communities to inspire 10 million navigators of life to make decisions that are for a mutually sustainable future for our planet. I spent most of my life in Alaska, so when I heard about that voyage being launched, I was so excited. I knew that I had to be there. So I called Oliver and Joelle, and my daughter and I, we started making plans, and we were there for the official launch of this voyage. They called themselves time travelers, and so this piece reads left to right, past, present, and future. And their past is the wisdom from the ancestors, the indigenous wisdom that they have called upon to design the hokulea and to define their path going forward with their goal of inspiring as many people as possible to learn to work together. The present is the people that are doing this work, and the future is a destination that is not theirs and is not ours. It's for our children. It's for a mutually sustainable future. So I love the design of Hawaiian poetry, that they start with a very simple imagery, and the more time you spend with it, the more intimate you can become with the story and make it your own and become part of the journey, part of your journey. You can learn what you're meant to be doing on your adventure. So some of the things that they talk about that need to be changed, one person can cause damage in their environment, can hurt people in their environment. 1 million people, the amount of damage that can be done to our environment and our fellow humans is exponential. So they talk about the most destructive storms that we face being storms of the mind. So all of the symbology on the back of the clouds is pain and challenges overcome, and the steps that are needed, just one step upon another, the building blocks of facing the changes that need to be made and facing them with honesty and openness. Lehua Thompson is the first female captain of the hokulea, and I have her here. The captain stays to the outside of the canoe so that she can feel all the shifts, the fastest being on the outside of the canoe. And being the navigator, her job is to look as far into the future as possible. And over here to the far, to the future, to where they're navigating towards, the shape in the sun is a symbol for navigation. And inside this, so this symbol here, this flower shape, is also a symbol that means compass and navigation. And all of the pictographs that I have inside of here are the things that they use. The trade winds, the birds, the honu. This is islands to mountains, the waves. These are all the things that they use to navigate, and then also the stars. So she's looking as far into the future, and what they're navigating towards is a mutually sustainable future. And this symbol here, the fishnet, is when that symbol represents a community that is prospering. And when everybody in the community is eating, it's because they've got a fish pond that has been maintained by the entire community, and everybody is making sure that nobody goes hungry. And so this symbol, the fish net, is community prosperity, and that's what they're navigating towards, as mutual sustainability for the entire population. And coming off of the sun is all of these symbols that are the abundance of life that can be had when that is what we are navigating towards. And all of that abundance of life is wrapping around and casting light on the storm and the shadow and dispelling the storms of the mind that are the most destructive. The journey that I've been on in my life, my past comes from experience of fear-based thinking, and the life that I've lived and the experiences that I've had have led me to develop the skills to be able to make these paintings, learning from people who are, one of the things that I've always wanted to do is be the change that I want to see in the world. And I love that they're doing that. I love learning what the Polynesian Voyaging Society is doing, the adventures that the Hokulea is going on. And to have been in the time and place to have an understanding of how crucial it is, the work that they're doing, and then to be able to hold the brush for a painting like this to come through that tells the story of writing a future that creates an environment for for the next generations to have a planet that everybody can live on. To be able to make a painting that tells that story has just been an off-the-charts experience, been over the moon with joy to be able to make this piece.